Let's get underway. Andrea, welcome in. Thank you for staggering in. Hopefully the enemies in Death Mountain will get those bags from you, and they'll hand them off to Link as we make our way through the game. And that one skeleton in Palace 2, hopefully he'll get one of the bags. Let's make sure this is working. It is. All right. Go to the town. Hurdle you. You walk too fast. It's impossible to hurdle you. Whoops. That took a second longer than it should have. Hey, welcome in, Airborne. Thank you for the good luck. Hopefully we will have a nice stream. Can't go that bad. Oh, I screwed up. Alright, we'll just go to Magic Cave. Ah! Jerk. I didn't get it! Hey, welcome in, Light. I do have to worry. Yeah, I obeyed before I actually grabbed the magic container. That was a mistake. Yeah, I wasn't gonna reset over getting hit by the loader, but... Hurdle the signpost. Hurdle her. Hurdle you. Can't hurdle you, you walk too fast. Hurdle over you. Whoops, I did the same thing again. Time will never get back talking to Shield Lady. Oh. Going right back to... Screwed up so much. Alright, get our crouch stab in. Up to the cave. Take a hit, take a rang. One more rang. There we go. Hey, Cleveland Tom, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Tom, and everyone. Whoop, oh, don't stop, Link. Computer, welcome in. Greetings, Tom. Enigma Wave, thank you for getting the shout out. Link wanted to stop and say hi to the raiders. Thank you, Airborne, for reminding me how inconsiderate I was. Yep. So this is 100% no major glitches. We are not going to be getting all of the keys. It's a little bit shorter than an all keys run, not too much. We're allowed to trigger up A on the second controller. If you pause on the first controller and then press up and A at the same time on the second controller, it will trigger a game over, basically. Are 69-minute runs realistic for me? Yes. That is a real... It's not a goal time. I definitely want to go faster than that. But it is a realistic possibility of such a thing happening if anyone would be humored by that. Yes, I actually have gotten quite a handful of 69s in the last month or so, but fortunately, lately, more of them have been... I thought... Tricked me. More of them have been 68s. Alright, made our way to Bagoo. Get down to the bridge. And there is, like, basically the one glitch we're allowed to do in this no major glitches run that is not allowed in all keys. And we basically just skip the bridge. And I know Tom is learning some all keys. Hopefully we'll get Tom through a run 1cc within the coming weeks here. But basically the three big differences between this run and all keys. How many keys? Like 40%? It's more than 40%. It's actually about 50% of the keys. It's just under 50%. If you count the magic key, I think it is 50%. Although one of them, you can't actually skip one of the keys. You have to take an extra death abuse. Yeah, three main differences is 1cc is not required, so we're allowed to basically force a game over with up and A in the second controller so that we can save time by warping back to the North Palace. We are allowed to ferry through doors. All keys are not required. That's not really a glitch. Most people don't consider it a glitch, but going through doors as a ferry is allowed. And like I say, in that wrong warp we used to skip that bridge is allowed. Ah! Stupid bot. ferrying through doors is intended. It's debated, I guess, whether or not it's intended, but my argument is actually that it is a necessary mechanic because it prevents soft locks. Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, that's a thing that just happened. Okay, I think... Because I already have life 2, so I'm just gonna walk right into you right at the start of this. Let me through here. I think that it is an intended mechanic. It allows you to pass through any portion of the door. Yeah, I know that it was, suggested, I think, mainly by the Twin Galaxy folks that, it's like Link can walk through the keyhole, and that may be, because I know that, Miyamoto's idea for the fairy was to, have it as, a party was to, have it as a party member. Oh my goodness, I can't get by any enemies right. Oh my gosh. And I pushed my drop all the way out. Here we go. Oh, geez. Alright, we're going to walk right into another bot here. Thank you. Yep, Dark Death Mountain. Welcome in, Tannhauser. We're going straight in to get the fairy spell. Oh. Ooh. Bats that live in a pit of darkness is Bundatskis. That is a fun inside joke. I think it originates in Twin Galaxies, if not on the Twin Galaxies forums. No. I did not want to cast life here, but here we go. But it may... There it is. Better pick it up. Uh-oh. Alright, well, this is... At least my 2 deaths were quick, and I have 2 deaths in my PB, but... I'm not going to be able to take death abuse here anyway. Because I have to fight this Dyra because I didn't get a bag. I'd be on my last life anyway if I had gotten a bag, probably. It may have originated from an interview or something, or like Nintendo Power with Miyamoto, because Miyamoto's idea that developed into the fairy spell was to have a party system, like where you could swap out characters and have one of the characters be a fairy so you could reach hard to reach places. So it may have been part of their idea that one of the places the fairy can reach is through doors without a key. Oh, jeez. Well, we didn't need to pick that up. Oh, and then I got hit by that. Okay. Okay, can we, like, not be this bad at the game? But if it didn't come from Twin Galaxies, it may have come from discussions on the TAS Videos forums. Or, no, it could even be before that, I guess. Maybe, like, just what people talked about on Usenet or other places like that. Or if it came from an official Nintendo source, I am not sure of that. But Twin Galaxies would put it in their rules. Absolutely did not have any of that in the early 90s. Yeah, I really think the popularization of it actually comes from Twin Galaxies. They would put in their rules for speedrunning this game that you're not allowed to use the fairy spell to warp through, to go through keyholes. And wherever that originally came from, I think that those Twin Galaxies rules stating it as fact that you are using the fairy spell to go through keyholes, that is where it got widely disseminated. Which we may be able to attribute that to the TAS videos, because like the TASers were working on speed techniques for this game before it was really speed run. And I think Twin Galaxies consider it a glitch, but if anything, I would consider it perhaps an unintended mechanic that ascended to an intended mechanic during playtesting. But part of why I think that not only is it likely an intended mechanic, but possibly a necessary mechanic, is that the original FDS version of this game did not allow you to pick up items as a fairy. You had to stab all items. And that could potentially soft lock the game if you lock a key in a palace and the only door you leave open is the door to the item and you have no keys to collect the item. So they fix that soft lock, which you would be able to circumvent with the fairy spell if you could pick up the item as a fairy. So then when they make the Western release of the game, whoops, they actually add that that you can pick up items as a fairy, resolving that potential soft lock. And there was a year in between, so there may have actually been some Japanese players that ran into that soft lock, so they decided to fix it. And then, for whatever reason, in the European release of the game, they removed it again. Or they removed ferrying through doors, reintroducing the potential to soft lock. Whoops, I walked down an extra tile. What's gonna happen? Alright, we got to a road tile. That's good. And I kind of felt like maybe there was, like, one person on the dev team that was like, no, you shouldn't be able to ferry through doors. And then there was someone else who was like, no, you should be able to ferry through doors. And it was, like, something they argued about and debated during development. So, like, And we don't really know, and I don't think there's any possibility of us getting Nintendo to tell us. Oh my gosh. But in my imagination, that's how it went, is that whether or not it was intended at first or discussed, it's something that they became aware of during development and decided to leave in. But there may have been one guy who went rogue and was like, I have my chance to get my way and no one can stop me. And he changed he flipped that one bit in the code that prevented fairies from going through doors and took it out of the European release. Because and there was actually a thread on this on Reddit recently that someone was like, I think I'm soft lock. I can't get the item in Palace 3. And I don't think I can. I think that I finished Palace 2 without a key because I went to Palace 2, got the glove, and then went to Palace 3 and game overed, went back to Palace 2, and I think I locked a key in Palace 2, and now I can't get the raft. And someone was like, well, use the fairy spell. And he's like, I tried using the fairy spell. Everyone says that I should be able to go through doors as a fairy, but I can't do it. And then everyone realized in this thread, oh no, you're playing the European release. I thought you spawned late enough that you wouldn't take out my IK. Come back, please. Whoops. So that is why I think going through doors as a fairy is an intended mechanic. And even if it wasn't an intended mechanic, it makes the game better, so it should have been. Whoops. Okay, don't get touched by the fire. Yeah, we gotta do Death Mountain in the dark so we can get the fairy spell early, so we can skip all these keys. And that's why I was in Death Mountain at attack 1, 2, and 3 before doing any of the palaces. Oh, I missed. Make sure I requeue Fairy. Fly over you guys. Oh, jeez. Alright, come back. One more hit. There we go. That's not how I intended to do that. Get the key, Link. Oh, I'm still a few seconds ahead, despite all of the bad stuff that I did. I did a lot of stuff badly. I almost pressed up too late. Ooh. Alright, we are in the palace. And this is the one palace where we're not going to pick up any of the loose keys. It is weird having downstab in P1, but it is also fun. Especially in the Crumble Bridge room. Stab you, poke you, and stab. Jerks. Alright, take a lava bath. Whoops. Alright, that's fine. Grab the bag. Take a couple hits there. Alright, let's get Fairy queued up again. Oh! Our beam only got one of them. That's alright. The rest of the bots are getting downstabbed. Bonk. Didn't have beams for that bubble, so we'll do the bonk. Hurdle you. Downstab you. Definitely nice to be able to downstab that bot. Although I kind of jumped too early. I could have gotten got by that bot. Cancel. Pogo. Pogo. Wait, I queued Fairy. I didn't need to do that. And attack 5 Horsehead. This takes 4 hits. Get the key. Whoops. Okay. I was very close to a soft lock there. But we didn't soft lock. So we're good. Oops, I took an extra step. Gotta remember not to take that extra step. That walk is free. I practiced that off stream a little bit. I'm like, oh my goodness, why don't I do this? That walk's free. I would watch people do it and be like, oh, that's so scary. You spawn the encounters in the graveyard. And then I just like, this is just practice. Let's go ahead and try it. And it worked. No IK. We're gonna have to grab the extra bag, which I did anyway. My last run when I did get an IK there. Alright, well here's a key that's along our way, so we'll grab it. Oh wait, I should have taken that. Take it now. Well, that's an extra level up menu cancel that we didn't need to do that we can't get back. Oh geez, okay. Ah. That's fine, we're taking a death soon anyway. Bot. Slash you a couple times. Alright, got ourselves the raft. Thank you for offing yourself, bot, making it nice and easy. You tried to get me. Okay, thank you for the bag. Appreciate it. I'm gonna credit Andrea and being first to the stream with the bags. I didn't get a bag in Death Mountain, but I've gotten clutch bags in palaces. And I appreciate you handing those bags off to the monsters. Oh! What? Step over here, please. Please? A little bit to the left? Thank you? That's not how that was supposed to go. But we made it. Everything's fine. Yeah, it worked. Alright, let's go rescue a kidnapped child now. Alright. You're number 2, number 3. Okay. Almost mistimed those button presses. Okay, made it to the bridge. Oh, whoops. I must have pressed right. Future Rush is putting the Switch away. She was playing some Tears of the Kingdom off stream. I wonder if she had success with her shrine. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, grab the one up. What is that fairy doing? Okay. Okay, it behaved. You're 5. Oh, I didn't get it. Alright, that's 1. Alright, you're 3, 4. Okay, our count's good. Lost some time there with that miss. Yeah, she had an epiphany while in the bathroom and realized what she needed to do. To conquer that shrine. So your bathroom thoughts got you halfway there after she was stumped earlier. I think she was working on this shrine for like an hour and couldn't think of what to do. Then shortly before I started streaming, she said she realized what she needed to do and she grabbed the Switch. I think my Maze Return split's hard to compete with too. I only took one encounter. It's alright. Let's see. Oh, my sum of best is already a 65. Say, I could get a mid 66 any day now. It was a catapult situation, which he didn't think until about 5 minutes ago. Didn't think it was. And now the song Catapult by REM just popped in my head. I've been listening to REM a lot lately, for reasons. Alright, you're 5, 6, I shouldn't have killed that one. Wait, I don't need to wait there, but I need to kill 2 more. Oh, I went too far. Alright, should be good again. But took another encounter, yep. That encounter was the difference, but you did think it was a catapult situation before, but it canceled that thought, but it came back after the bathroom thoughts. And I needed an arrow to get it to really work. Let's not go for the other skip. So there are 2 more skips I could do to leave time for future time saves in there, but I think it would be better not to do them. Could end up sinking so much time going for them. Whoops, I should have taken a hit in there from one of the wizards. Okay, I thought so, but just in case. There it is. Whoops. Come in here and we'll take a bop from you. Cancel. Feature Rush says, I definitely spent more than an hour on that shrine before I took a break. Some shrines can be such a time sink if you don't know what to do in them. Karok was relatively decently behaved there. It's probably in a... Whoa, we didn't get the key! Above average Karok pattern. But I'm glad I got it figured out before going to bed. Yeah, that takes the thought off your mind of what was I missing? Can be a torturous thought with games like that. I need to learn the motion of taking a hit off that orange Moa on the way in. Get off the elevator, pogo you. Whoops, I didn't need to kill him. Hey, welcome in, 3PO. The Hundo requirements is just 100%. Here we go. So the 100% speedrun requirements. The 100% speedrun requirements are that we collect all the items. It's mostly just a reference to what's required for the speedrun, the speedrun category that I'm doing, like fighting. So collecting all of the items in this particular category, fighting all of the bosses, although that's not necessarily required for 100%. Getting all of the spells, basically just not skipping anything along the way. All the heart containers and magic containers. Yeah, it's just it's a restriction on the speed run that like you can't skip items to go faster. Oh, that stinks. And then calling it Hundo instead of 100% in stream title. That's just slang. Gotcha. Yeah. Whoop. Oh. Nope. Alright, don't get hit by the fire at least. Okay, we made it. Alright, menu to jump. Oh, jerk. That'll be alright. Oh, whoops. No, hold on, that's fine. Yeah, this palace does have one of the best bosses. Oh yeah, the hint for unlocking Castle 6 is kind of cryptic. Ah. Oh, whoops, I forgot. I can't do that. Wait, come out here. There we go. Alright, that was a little bit of a waste of time, but didn't want to take an accidental death there. Oh, jeez, that hurt. Oh, well, good luck. I hope that you recover well from the procedure. Oh, go you. Oh, go you. Alright, I'm gonna cast Leap when I go up here. What was Future Rush saying? Wait, okay, yeah, now I menu to shield. I'm menuing the wrong direction. There we go, that was a bad fight. But we got him. Oh, cancel. Okay, there we go. Alright, menu to ferry. Oh, everything's gone. That's fine. There's time to save ahead. So what did Future Rush say up here? I think the game intends you use the device dispenser. Whoop, don't go back to the right lane. Intends to use the device dispenser before doing the shrine, so you have the description of the things in the shrine. Yeah, that makes sense. Without that description, you are very confused. You may have seen stabilizers in the depths, but found so much stuff there that you're not sure. Cancel. Okay. We got our levels. Alright. We got the fire spell. The most easily skippable spell in the game. Future Rush says, to be honest, I'm a little overwhelmed by Tears of the Kingdom. It is a very big game. I wasn't fast enough. Here we go. I should have just gone. There was no point in that. Alright, there we go. Ah. Get it. I'm off here. Okay. Oh, it menued off of fire. No, it didn't. Why did I think it did? Oh, I thought I had one more step I could take. Oh, okay, I made it. You're back menued off fire today. Hate those epidural shots so bad. I don't know. Oh, that was way too early. Get on ferry. Whoops. I thought I was holding up. Must not have moved my thumb up enough. Get back on ferry. Enigma Wave, thank you for the uncomfortably tall door. Whoops, I didn't split when we got to town. Oh, so surgery's not an option. I'm sorry. But... Okay, I'm cutting stream. I'm cutting stream. I'm sorry, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Cleveland Tom. I just don't feel... I don't feel like I can continue right now. I'm starting to get a little tired, and my stomach is upset. So... I will look at... I'm gonna raid Nosferatu. Nosferatu is doing Super Mario World. Doing Super Mario World Kaizo. And yep, thank you. We will see everyone around. Have a good night.